What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So as you know, Brother Polight, who was completely delusional, has been sentenced to 7 years in prison. And of course, Brother Polight is a scammer. He is a liar. He'll say anything to make anybody feel however they want to feel, but the truth is the truth, and we cannot get around that. But unfortunately, I want to release the mother's testimony of the young lady that he actually offended, he assaulted, and it is very touching. I will let you know that. I do want to play that particular video right now, that audio now, and then I'm going to come back.
Michael Nowak. This is the first time I have spoken publicly about what you've done to my daughter and I. I have gracefully remained silent the last 2.5 years. 2.5 years of pain, shock, disbelief, PTSD, constant nightmares, and daily triggers. Trying to help my daughter heal when I'm not even healed myself. What you have done to my daughter, myself, and my entire family is inexcusable. You hurt us all. You made me believe that you were such a great man and you could do no wrong. You made me fully trust you, and for that, my daughter trusted you too. But the truth is, you're a monster. A demon.
So guys, this isn't the first time that Brother Polight has been outed for something like this. This is the first time he's been actually convicted, but Sonetta had some allegations against him a few years ago that were never brought to court. He was hanging out with some young lady in Thailand. And as you know, Brother Polight has, I would say, several wives. Okay, and I guess this lady was one of those wives. Now, again, a lot of the times in the pro-black community, which I am a part of the Pan-African community, I'm not one of those people that believes, like, let's say like him or Dr. York. I know some brothers do believe in some level of polygamy, and I'm not against people who do that. But when it comes to using that power for granted, such as taking advantage of somebody's daughter, that's the issue. Big issue, right? Because if you have more than one wife and those ladies are legal age, that's your business if you want to live your life in that way. But now, once you're dealing with young people underage, and especially the mother who trusted you, and you're out there, again, Brother Polight is one of those, he feels that he can talk his way out of everything. He feels like he can do whatever he wants. He can scam somebody out of everything. And you might be able to scam some people some of the time, but you can't scam all people or most people all of the time. And this is what happens when your charisma juice runs out. He's tried to scam everybody, but unfortunately you can't scam these folks. And he thought he had enough game to be a predator. And really, he just got exposed for who he is. But now I want to just say this, and I want to say this with some level of caution. All right, because I know the mother is going through something, and I do want to be a respectable brother with this, but I have to ask the young lady who was making this statement, honey, what did you expect from a guy like Brother Polight? What is it about him that made you trust him? Okay. And again, this is the problem that we have in the Black American communities. We love to be enamored by scammers. This is something that folks like. All you need to do is to be able to talk good, make empty promises, not be the man you're supposed to be, continuously lie, continuously cheat people, continuously hurt the people in your community. And Brother Polight has been doing that to the conscious community for a long time. And let me just say this, as a person that is a part of the greater conscious community, as a person that I will give my brother some flowers here. He hasn't always, you know, we all make mistakes, but brother Sonetter, you know, he's done a lot to develop what you would call the conscious community, and some of us brothers in the Pan-African community here on ground. The reality is that a lot of our people are so big on charisma and not building. And when we are supposed to be, you know, we have the women in our community, you know, a lot of the brothers is out here, some of the brothers, let me just say, that are blowing up, they're out here trying to live a sexual fantasy. And when you have more than one wife, or women in general, that's the farthest thing from a sexual fantasy. It's a lot of work taking care of women. It's a lot of work building in the community. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the sisters, they've never seen a real man before. So what they do is they gravitate towards somebody with a mouthpiece. And then once they mouthpiece you, they're going to start to brainwash you. And a lot of these brothers is deviants. And it's like, you know, Brother Polight, how many women do you need, bro? You was out here scamming. You was getting these folks money. You had all kind of women to your advantage. You know, you had white women. I mean, you know, a underage young lady girl like that, what could she do for you? Nothing. But again, it's a power thing. And you're out here so goddamn silly. You're so full of shit that, you know, you think that your stuff don't think. And now you're out here talking about now the charge is about to be dropped. Ain't no charges about to be dropped, bro. You going to jail. You just pleaded to all the stuff, meaning that you took a plea deal because you knew you was guilty. Stop trying to it's the same thing with Jay Morrison. It's the same thing with Brother Polight, with Boyce Watkins. It's always trying to scam everybody to make them believe something that don't make no sense. And I'm sorry, man. There are certain things you're not going to be able to do in the black world. Okay? You need to show, and they be the same people that say the black woman is God. My question is to the young lady is, what in the hell did you think you was going to get from a guy like this? Who taught you that somebody like him was somebody you can be with? You have a daughter. I'm pretty sure Polight got pretty good taste in women. I'm pretty sure you're a very attractive woman. So what are you dealing with a man that's acting like that? You've already agreed to be the 4th or 5th or 6th wife. And then you allow a con artist like this guy to be, you know, ahead of you and your kid. And it's like, okay, you're crying and I get that. But at what level, honey, are you going to say, okay, listen, you know what? The kind of people that I like, is something wrong with that. You know, something is wrong with my level of taste. When are you going to say that? As a black woman, when are you going to say that? And so many people put their kids at risk, you know, just on some silly stuff. It don't make no kind of sense. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all you subscribing to the bell. We're out.